just think women bring a ton to the table. And I think it's about time that we're represented and we can give as much valued information and work that is possible.
I mean, I think women make up more than 50% of our population. I think it's like 51 or 52%. And if they are making up half our population, they should be making up half of all of our populations, half of our workplace populations. And that's across all fields, you know, not just sports, but STEM and literature and acting and anything. I mean, we're half the world. We should be in half the world's places.
Without women in sports, I wouldn't be playing sports. I started because my sister was a goalkeeper, a pretty badass goalkeeper, played at Furman University, and 5.5 years younger, and I spent every weekend watching her play and dominate. Without her, I wouldn't be anywhere near a soccer field.
So personally, I feel as though coming from Europe, women are essential in business life. With sports upcoming, especially soccer here, and the business is it's trending. I feel as though women are as, if not more important than men sometimes. I don't think we should underestimate their role and the dynamics in the business world. So yeah, that's very important.
Well, I think it offers a diversity of opinions, which I think is really important. You get different perspectives, and I think women, they provide a really great perspective that maybe is not as represented in the workplace as it should be. And I think that the more that happens, the better off everyone will be.
Creates diversity, and diversity in the workforce, enhances thoughts, ideas, and it just really reflects everybody coming together under a common goal and mission. I think that representation and diversity allows us to be successful in this day and age.
I think the more girls that see women ahead of them accomplishing new and amazing feats just sets the stage for them to be brave enough to take a step forward themselves. So I think every single win like that, in judo we had our first Olympic gold medalist, and she actually ended up winning 2 in a row in 2016 and 2020. So, that just opened doors for every other little girl who wants to do judo in the world, seeing somebody accomplish that.
Yeah, I think fighting for that equality has been a long journey, and hats off to those women who are fighting it every single day. To be able to get that settlement is a step in the right direction in terms of the recognition of the equality piece. But I also think it's just going to grow the game exponentially. And some of those pieces where, maybe I want to play, but maybe I'll pursue something else because of the lack of things on that side. Hopefully more women see the opportunities now that come from that, and they're able to say, hey, that's what I want to do, rather than maybe in between, 2 decisions.
Yeah, I think it's long overdue, first of all. I think they've deserved this for a long time, and I'm happy that they were able to actually win the lawsuit and get the money that they deserved. But, I think it sets a precedent for the future now, and young women who look up to women on the national team have something to aspire to be. So I think it's really important for everyone who's younger and can look up to the older girls.
My advice for young girls would be to go for whatever their passion is, regardless of whether it's an accepted idea of what a girl should do. Certainly my parents didn't think that their daughter would become a 2-time Olympian in judo. They actually put my brother in judo. So I think at this point, follow your dreams. Girl, boy, doesn't matter. Do what you want to do. And if nobody's doing it, maybe you're the first.
Yeah, if I was to talk to my younger self or a young woman wanting to get into sports, I would just say, don't ever take no for an answer. If that's what you really want, then keep going for it. You're gonna get rejected hundreds of times, thousands of times, and that's not because you're a woman, that's just because that's how the world works. But you are gonna have to work harder to get where you wanna go as a woman. And so that's all I can say is just demand a seat at the table, demand to be heard, and don't take no if it's what you really want, because you will find your place eventually. You will find the people that appreciate you and that want you to work for them. And those are the people that you're going to want to work for in return.
Just get after it, and stand your ground, right? There are times when you get a little bit of pushback, and you have to be willing to push back on that. But I would just say, especially during Women's History Month, right? Like, there is no better time than to just get after it. If it's something that you want to pursue and want to do, find the right people, right? Like, that are going to lift you up to get there and hang on to it. And there's no shame in riding those coattails, right? We had a saying in the military, work smarter, not harder. So everybody's got people in their corner, men and women alike, and mentors, and find those mentors in the sport, in whatever sport it is you want to pursue, and get after it and utilize them as the stepping stone to help, right? Whether it's jump starting your career or getting to that next level in your career or getting to your, 10-year mark goal. I'm happy to support any ladies that want to get into this sport. Just hit me up.